Okay, one of our subscribers on YouTube recently asked a very good question, so I thought that we would address that tonight. The question that was asked is, how do you take out a stem and a crown out of an M22 movement? Okay, let's go ahead and look at the M22. This movement here is very similar to the M22, but it has an automatic deal on it. But let's go ahead and look at the M22 movement. I'll try to make sure I don't damage it. Okay, it's gonna. The camera, can the camera catch like right in there? Is we're going to be looking at this piece right here. I think this goes back like that. This goes down through here. Then at some point it kind of looks like a pickup at the end of the day. Okay. Right here is where your stem goes. Okay, this really does look like a pickup. Anyway, that's where your stem and crown go. That's where it slides into. Okay. What you have to do in order to release the stem and the crown is to push up right here. To push that up, which is right next to where the stem and the crown are. Sometimes this, by the way, is, see this plate to the watch? This little thing here is above the plate and hooked onto this brass piece right here. Okay, this is what we're finding when we look dead center at it from this angle. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using this tool, and I'm going to be sliding this tool right along that stem. Okay. And this is so small in here that a camera that's not a fancy camera may not be able to get it, and that's okay. But can the camera kind of see how that's going in through there?
Yeah.
And then you push up on that. I'm not sure if I can. There it goes. So it came out. On watch movements that would come later by Timex, there would be a screw there, which is a different system. But with this, remember that there is this little hook here that holds in that stem. See that little metal hook? And then all you're doing is you're raising this up. Just kind of raising this up. And this part will actually be going down as you raise this up. But as you raise that up, the stem and crown will slide out. Okay, what we're going to do now is reinsert the stem and crown exactly as it came out. And our camera is just very average, so please don't expect the camera to get everything. Okay. See, now it's just kind of sitting in there. And okay. Let's see what we got here. Okay, now we have the stem and crown back installed. Another option that you can do is you can, see that little brass piece, you can stick a razor blade underneath there and gently pry that up. It'll also go in and out of that area. The only problem with doing that is the connection between that little brass tab and the metal thing it's attached to is very fragile. So a lot of times I'll just do it by this method here, but you can also by pushing up on that edge right there. Okay. that edge. Can the camera catch that? Okay. Alright. Well, let me go ahead and put this movement back up. Alright. Okay, now here's our watch. This isn't a exact same movement, but it has the same exact process to it. But here it is inside a watch. Alright, this watch here is an early Timex automatic, but you remove the stem and crown about exactly the same way as you do here. Pretty much an M22 or an M20 with this oscillating feature on it which winds it. So what I'm going to do is this might be impossible to catch on camera, but I'm going to be inserting my screwdriver down here. And there it comes. Okay. Once again, what I did with this watch is here's where the stem and the crown is, and I lift this side up.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, somewhere in here there's a little brass tab, and if you raise up on that, it'll also release the stem and the crown. As I've mentioned previously, I'm kind of weary of doing that because that can easily break. These watches are 60 years old. So I do it by coming down here and pushing that up. Alright, let's go ahead and insert it. And if the camera's not able to pick this up, it's fine, because let me see what we got here. Okay, now it's in its initial spot. Okay, then I'm applying some pressure to it. Then I'm going down here to raise up on that. And there it goes, slides in. Anyway, I hope that's helpful. Just kind of, when you look at your watch under magnification, if it's if your movement's an M20 or an M22, it's going to look a lot like this when you're looking at it from that direction. And like I said, your stem's going to go in here, and you just push up on this, and at the same time this is going to go down, and then your stem will release. Okay, well, I hope that this video has been helpful, and thank you for watching, and have a good night.